Reparations isn't a remedy for racism. Reparations is a debt that's owed from slavery. Reparations is more than a check. But the very first thing it is a check. And that goes to the living descendant survivors of slavery here in what we now call the United States of America. So stop playing with our money and get us our money.
Did you know that Africa is the place where the body of the first man was found? My daddy says that makes it the place where all people originated from. I'm from Africa, you from Africa, you African booty scratcher. I'm always reaching. We make niggas disappear like that triangle out Bermuda. They can't find his body, but they know that I'm the shooter. I say cut my sentence in half, and I'll spread a little rumor. Damn, well, you can look in Oklahoma if you want to find them sooner.
Living day by day in my hood on the spot. See the same old thing, same dope fiends, cops. Just the average day in the streets, California. 5-0, find a young girl dead around the corner. Mommy's on her knees, she had tears in her eyes, and her body knew why the young girl had to die. People look ashamed, it's been like this for years. Bloody sheets on her body, face wet from her mommy's tears. She couldn't have been over 4 or 5. And if mommy wasn't baked, she would still be alive. But now the street is a place, she could be swallowed by death. Brothers taking each other's lives and going to rest in peace. I wonder if heaven got together. My cousin died last year, man, I still can't let go. I walk the streets of my city, of my neighborhood, seeing dope fiends living off canned goods. 15 niggas on the corner, and niggas die young in California. 5-0 will get a dope case and flaunt it. Have your ass on America's Most Wanted. But I don't slang or either gangbang. And though my old school homies do the same thing, I still got love cause you gotta live, so you can give and raise a family, G. But you gotta do your best slinging D-O-P-E. So keep a grip on yourself and stay mellow. And welcome to the ghetto. 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 From across the seas comes cocaine. But you never seen a black man fly the plane. Look at the news, a young black death. Was it drug related? Take a guess. I flash when I look in the mirror black, cause my reflection is a 9mm gat. I think about genocide and have thoughts on my homies who died. Everybody backstabbing, but I ain't the one to talk, I'm in the gap. Death give a shit about your color, but yet I see more dead young brothers. I'm going crazy out here, seeing 24 brothers die by the end of the year. And I still gotta deal with the 5-0. And I stopped selling dope in 9-0. But if it came to it, I probably still do it. Put a 9 and my drawers get straight to it. I hope that I never see the day that I get 20 years for a cake. BK8 as a key to open up the door for the more money. But I ain't gotta do that, G. Cause I'm down with the F-A to the C, to the U, to the L-T-Y, G-Nut, extra large, and S-T-I, C-E, making niggas feel like Jello. And welcome to the ghetto. Welcome to the ghetto. Welcome to the ghetto. Welcome to the ghetto.
mistakes. They'll be here long after those mistakes are made.
Who this is, Major? Who this is? Hachi Yali.
Found a place for you to floor it upstream. It's good and solid up there. Didn't you speak to him in Seminoles, sir? That's one of the riddles, Captain. He was born a slave, raised a Seminole. Now he works for the American Army.
I push far in my family, only got it, so I trust and bust 50 at those who want to try to cross us. I'll be running slash from here to Japan. No money, no comprender. A versatile black Mexican. Moving yeah every day on your tracks, man. Important, extraordinary.
What it do? What it do? What it do? It's your host, Vino the Most. Back for another instant classic in the book of the FGI Talks. And this chapter right here is a fire chapter, an instant classic debate between the astounding, renowned Dr. Dixon, coming up out of Florida, a historian on the Black Seminoles for 20 plus years, versus Dr. Anka, the God Killer. Now, I did come across this little build. I guess it would probably be like in like the middle of the build or whatever. So we're going to kind of check it out. It's about like an hour and 30 minutes. So we're going to check it out. But one thing that I found that was interesting within the build is that Dr. Dixon had pointed out that they have found records within the Spanish records. The Spanish records is where we would find where they said that they seen the black man in America. And he did express that in it was a lot of pushback from Anka. There was a lot of pushback, but it was a weird pushback. It was a weird pushback. So, and then they just tried to discredit. So since the great doctor came out and gave his premise, gave his evidence of what his research is telling him, now they calling him pseudo. You see the disrespect? That shit is crazy. You see the disrespect, but the niggas big up the Nazis. The niggas are big up a white boy. That's crazy. And these niggas supposed to be pro-black. So I said, man, we gotta watch these niggas, man. We gotta watch these niggas, and I'm gonna stay calling these hoe ass niggas out every chance I get. But make sure that you're pulled up and rolled up. You know, I'm glad that you showed up. You know what I'm saying? The comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend, and do it again. Now, definitely go subscribe to...
to go to the website.
You know, definitely go subscribe to Anka. You know what I'm saying? Anka, God Killer, he be having some good information. The community of skeptics, where you can find this. Well, we fit to get into it though.
Like, man, the sister's doing big things, man. And so every time we get on her show, man, it's a very, very, very important moment for us. To be around qualified people, man, to think like you think, man, is essential, man. A lot of times, man, people just talk and talk and talk, yo, but they don't walk the walk, man. And so, you know, we just appreciate what the sister do, man. I'm gonna wait till people get in the chat, man. I don't know where y'all at. Where the hell are y'all at, man? That qualified people with doctorate degrees keep it scholarly when they with their comrades, but get off the tracks when it comes to us, you know, and personal conversations. What's the joke? Is it that we don't want to accept the scientific information and scholastic data they presenting, and they need the thing they need to overwhoop it? Like, what is that, man? What could that possibly be? I'm not sure, and I'm not certain, but we need to stop that. And it's not just a black thing. White academics do the same thing. They'll write academic treaties for and they act.
So it looks like any time that it has to deal with blacks being in America before the standard history, the common history, and it's like these people is doing something wrong. They condemning these people for having a different opinion, for seeing some, for coming across some evidence, doing research and coming across information. But they would accept a geologist, a scientist that they don't know, that just dug in the ground and said, oh yeah, this was about 175,000 BC. But when the blacks scholars try to bring something to the peoples and it's going against, we got the other black scholars saying, well, why are you telling us this when you know that this is not what you was taught? That's basically what he's saying. But these are personal investigations. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's everybody doing their own investigation, finding their own evidence. These are historians working. And it's a problem. It's crazy.
Hilarious. Fucking hilarious, man. And we're going to get right to it, man. So, you know, man, Dr. Anthony Dixon, he jumped on that damn panel. It got hot.
Your job depends on reliable tools. That's why Harbor Freight is committed to offering quality tools to pros like yourself at a fraction of the price. Stop.
It's based on the title. Creek. I don't know what my question was, bro. Timothy Parks. Yeah. I thought it was all. When I asked him the question, information, it pans out, be credentialed. But this is why I want to make this point. Like, man, a lot of times your field of study does not translate to other parts of fields of study. So when I asked him the question about Charles Darwin, right, he messed it up. And the reason I asked the question about Charles Darwin was because he's talking about skin color, right? Dixon is making a point about skin color, and I'm trying to show him if he understands evolution, right? We would have to have a little understanding about migrations and what happened to indigenous Africans when they left Africa. They went through different environmental changes. Evolutionary.
No, what he did was when he came to the question of black people being in America before white people, and Dixon was breaking down his evidence of what he had, he automatically went to Charles Darwin. He changed the whole topic. It went straight to Charles Darwin to question a theology, which they say this is scientific. It's like I asked the question this morning. We got is an eyewitness account more viable than a scientist, a science experiment 500 years later from the fact? When we got eyewitness accounts that's right there at the time that seen these things, and they saying, no, we can't take that. We can't take that information. We got to go with the Nazi scientists. And that's crazy for these niggas to be some pro-black niggas and say, no, we got to go with Charles Darwin. Somebody that came 500 years later. This is crazy.
Changes and processes. So if you understand that, right, then you understand why in America you would have people with color, right, or colored people or brown skin. You would look at Jablonski's work, right? She comes up with evolutionary reason on why your skin is that, and you would be more fluent and more coherent in what you're saying as a black academic. So I'm not even saying that he would have to know about Charles Darwin's work. But what you do have to do is you can't mess it up. We already got enough African Americans afraid to accept the material or the scientific theory that Charles Darwin put out. So when I asked the gentleman, did he agree with the scientific theory? He said, not all of it. That's crazy. It's in totality. It's a scientific theory. You either accept the scientific theory or you don't. And if you don't accept the scientific theory, then stop talking about people in America. Stop.
No, we gonna eat the meat and throw out the bone. We not accepting everything no more. We eating the meat and throwing out the bone. We trying to stay healthy. We trying to be more healthy now. We trying to have more healthy. What's wrong with being more healthy? Stop it. All these excuses.
Talking about populations, have a fundamental understanding. I'm not saying you have to have command of it. Not at all. I'm saying is you can't give us bad information on that because we're going to use Charles Darwin theory of evolution. We're going to use Gina Jablonski's work, right, to understand why people in America have brown skin too. We want to figure it out. We know back in the day they was like they was Africans is why they had the brown skin. But once we put in the field the study, some of us put in the field research, right? A lot of us looked up the scientific treaties on it in scientific journals, and we got a fundamental understanding on why. So you can't trick us no more with that. So when he came in with the razzle, dazzle, 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 you know I had to ask him the litmus test. When I asked him the litmus test, that's when I knew.
So if you don't believe in Charles Darwin, you're not credible. That's basically what he's saying. If you don't believe everything that Charles Darwin put out, scientific wise, you're not qualified or credible to be able to speak on history. You're not qualified to be able to go look at documents and primary accounts about historical events. You're not able to look at that and get the stories from those people that was living at that time. You're not able to use that. They saying that science experiments that just started in the 1960s, Trump doing reading primary sources. So this is the new age going down 2025. It's crazy.
So I'm not saying he's not credible. I would not say that about the man. Okay. I'm saying he's not credible when it comes to talking about why he think people of brown skin was in America. So I'm gonna let y'all listen for yourself, man. All right.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Let y'all make your own determination, but I'm not calling him pseudo. I'm not doing that to the brother. I don't want to disrespect his work. But it puts us in alarm status. Yeah, I'm saying, because it just does, man. It puts us in alarm status, man. All right, this comes from Dr. Meow's show early. Make sure you like and subscribe to Dr. Meow's channel. Jumped up on the panel, right? And she had on her panel, get Dr. Horn on there. Y'all can go ahead and get Dr. Horn's book. All right, Capital of Slavery. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna get this here, make this bigger. I'm done. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Man, Babylon Done was good, brother.
You grab his book, The Capital of Slavery. Dr. Horn, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate your time, your energy, your wisdom, and your work. And I will be
Definitely go subscribe to Dr. Maad also. She's been putting it down for a long time for the Black Americans, just giving out some type of history. This ain't no shot at none of them. We just breaking down the video. This ain't no shot at the OG. This ain't no shot at the elders. I got love for all black people, but I don't agree. We finna look at it.
in touch with you soon, Doc.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Good luck to you as well, Doc. Look,
Bye-bye.
Doc, I'm gonna need it.
Okay.
You take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, family. So you heard from Dr. Gerald Horn, family. He's like a living library. You know, it's some scholars and elders and historians amongst us that they're like walking encyclopedias, and he's one of them. Brother, what's your
you just gave a master class on how to actually
Peace, Dr. Maad. How y'all doing?
Peace, boy. I'm fine. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm doing good. Hey, shout out to Dr. Horn. He was cooking on, and he was explaining what was going on here in the country. He was cooking. Class during school. They were spitting spitballs. Shout out to Dr. Horn. He killed it.
Yeah, I think he killed it too. I think
on just like a sweet spot there where when it's the American dream name is
playing.
It's TSA. You know, you got to go through me at the airport to get on the plane.
Go ahead, TSA. What's your thoughts? Go ahead and weigh in on TSA.
Look, I've spoken to that dude before, right? I know his family a little bit. He comes from good people in Miami.
What dude?
The dude who you were just showing. I don't want to say his name.
Okay.
But listen, paramilitary tactics, the guerrilla, just talk about Seminoles in one bubble, and they were the power to hold on.
You ain't trying to freeze your hands off this winter. These gloves might be for you. Not only are they waterproof, they're thermal heated with polyester fiber, which can
all of
it. My bad, man. I'm trying to find a spot. You know what I'm saying? It's like my first time reacting to it. You know, so I came in kind of on the middle, so I really didn't see what was going on. I just seen like the fire pop, and I'm trying to get to what was going on before I stepped in. Also,
learn and know about this aspect of African American history, because it is an important part.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I would have to say on this.
You might not be an expert, but you did real good right there.
Absolutely.
Well, if I told you I really was, you wouldn't be surprised. But at some point, let's just say at some point in my life, I studied Florida history to some extent. You dropped the link, but I was trying to look up my old papers and stuff like that, and my old historiography on this topic, because I could share about 5 or 6 really good authors who've written on these histories, and some recently as well. I'm talking about academic histories,
Beautiful.
And yeah, there's debate. There's legitimate debate about, that relationship between indigenous peoples and enslaved Africans wasn't always rosy as well.
No, that's real. That's correct.
So it changed over time based on the changing politics relative to
the relationship between all Indians wasn't always rosy. What are you talking about? They acting like other Indians was just cool. Sometimes it's love, sometimes it ain't no love. Sometimes we cool during this time, sometimes we ain't cool during this time. Come on now.
Competition of imperial power and the willingness of Africans to be free from Europeans and free from indigenous peoples too.
That
who
part.
were some of them were joining that civilization. You know, they wanted to, you know, and they played their own political games. You know, they wanted to survive and live. So some of them acquiesced to white supremacy. You know, so it isn't a total. The point I'm making is wasn't a total sum game. You can't just talk about Seminoles in one bubble and they were the same the entire history of the. No, some were down for the fight, others weren't, and they had their own reasons for making the decisions they made. So,
right. And that's even within that situation, you have, you know, not all of Seminoles were ready to go to war for themselves or Africans. So there's a dichotomy going on even within the Seminoles, right? Absolutely. You talk about Osceola, right? Right. But he wasn't African, right? So I had to put that out there. But one thing that Osceola did is that, you know, they tried.
Okay, hold on. I don't even think old dude is there yet. Hold on. Okay, that got to be him at the that name. That had,
All right, so look, listen. The term freedman is applied to those individuals who came out of slavery during the emancipation.
Thank you so much, Brad. I appreciate it.
Please disagree with the FBI as peace, and thanks for having.
So we got Dr. My bad for not having it down. But we got Dr. Dixon just coming in right now. He finna pop in right now next to Mulatto. Shout out to Mulatto.
I'll try to the FBA movement.
So we got Dr. Dixon right here. So he just stepped in the building. 5141. I think they're gonna get down to about to about 137, so it ain't gonna be that long.
Is, you know, generating a lot of controversy online. And for the descendants of U.S. chattel slaves, whether you come from a Pan-Africanist background or not, even if you disagree with the term FBA or ADOS, try to come together in unity with the FBA movement under the term freedmen, because undoubtedly and inarguably, all of our ancestors were listed as freedmen. So even if you disagree with the term FBA, let's meet with the FBAs on agendas and policies that we agree upon and advocate for them legislatively. Really, that's all I wanted to say. You know, a lot of this back and forth between our own ethnicity, it's a distraction from us actually getting things done that will benefit our ethnicity, really.
3 classes in at University of Phoenix, I was already noticing big changes in my written communication skills. Writing used to terrify me. Not anymore. My supervisor at work even told me, I see growth in you and
You do know that's not accurate though, right? What you just said.
All right, which part, brother?
You said that African Americans were listed under the term.
Talking about you then, brother.
The term freedman is applied to those individuals.
I asked you again.
I quit. All right,
yeah, I'm talking about a particular group of people, bro.
That's Pan Mulatto. He tripping. The name, you know, he tripping.
Yes, but everything I said was factual, though. Really.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
All right, what part? And I ask you again. What part of what I said?
You won't let me explain. You keep coming on.
I'm gonna mute up. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna mute up.
Can I interject here, please?
I'm pretty succinct when I talk. I don't go along diatribes. All right, so look, listen. The term freedman is applied to those individuals who came out of slavery during the emancipation.
No, that's
it only applies to them.
That's not accurate.
It would also apply to those individuals who were under those 5 so-called nations of Indians that you know they had some of us as slaves as well. They will be termed as freedmen also, because that's still around that same time of the emancipation. All the rest of us that were here, that maybe had people in the north. See, my great grandfather, Herb Armstrong, fought in the Civil War. Yeah. He one of them kind of folks go down there and free you. He one of them dudes that go free you. Put that smoke on.
Was he a
He is not a freedman. He worked to get you freed, though. If you say you're a freedman,
slave,
my grandpa put the work in to get you free. So that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. You can't just use it as a blanket statement. All right, I'm done.
Let's make it real clear. I want to hear the guy down the bottom. I want to hear what he got to say. He was kind of jumping in. We're waiting on a conversation of Friedman.
All right.
So some people was there.
Right, but y'all disagree with how I explained that.
Hold on, y'all.
Y'all can't hear what I'm saying. My mic ain't up. I got to turn my mic up louder. Jesus Christ.
No, we can't hear you. What you say?
Y'all can't hear me? God dang.
No, we can't hear you.
Oh, y'all being funny. I'm saying you wouldn't just blanketly start to call African Americans freedmen. All right, you wouldn't apply it that way. You have to have a historical context to it. Some people can be called that, but you can't blanket the term. But go ahead with the brother with no name on the icon. Go ahead.
Dr. Anthony Dixon, you got the floor.
Thank you. Again, my name is Dr. Anthony Dixon. I have researched the Black Seminoles for more than 20 years. I have a book, Florida's Negro War, Black Seminoles and the Second Seminole War, as well as a film project going on. I invite y'all to go to the website, blackseminoleproject.com. Now, what we're actually talking about is the usage of these different terms, but we need to stay focused on the people. What we're talking about is free person of color. You have a free person of color, then you have a freedman. You have freedmen that were actually part of the quote-unquote 5 civilized tribes. Now, some of those were enslaved. Now, the thing about it is Seminoles used the word slave for different purposes because that was sometimes how they even had to keep their children, because that was the only thing that the U.S. government and whites, particularly in Florida, understood. So they would claim their own children as their slaves. And so the term enslavement was very fluid in the Seminole culture. Now, when you talk about others, though, particularly the Creeks did accept plantation society and they did accept enslavement. So you actually have some that were freed under Creek and American law, and we call them freedmen. And you have those who escaped from the Creeks and came down into La Florida, and they joined the Florida Maroons, who eventually became known as the Black Seminoles. And so, again, what we're looking at is the different terminology of what we're calling these different people. So, yes, your grandfather came from North and fought in the Civil War. He was considered a free person of color. Now, if you're talking about someone who was enslaved and then got their freedom, that is a freedman. And so you have a freedman in American society, and you have a freedman within Native American society. Yeah. And the real distinction within the quote unquote Native Americans was matrilineal, meaning if it was your mother, if you were tied into the tribe through your mother, that meant that you partook in all of the tribal things. You even partook in what they call the corn bust ceremony. You could actually speak up. You could actually talk to the elders. You could actually go up in rank. But if it was your father that was native, then you were still considered black, and eventually you would have been considered a freedman.
Right.
Doctor, real quick. So we can stay on course. I want to make sure I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm familiar with a little bit of your work. So you do recognize the distinction that the Black Seminoles were actually people that was enslaved and came to the Americas by way of the slave trade?
Build a website you love with Wix, where your words
and mixed in with Europeans, some Native Americans. Do you agree with that?
They're two distinct. We now know, and we have proof that there are indigenous melanated people. And we look.
Trade and mixed in with Europeans, some Native Americans. Do you agree with that?
They're two distinct. We now know, and we have proof that there are indigenous melanated people. And we look particularly to the Wale.
No. Ho. I asked you a distinct question. I'm sorry. I'm giving you a litmus test right now. We call it a litmus test. So hold on for a minute. Let me give you the litmus test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you believe that vaccines were safe and effective for the Africans?
So now he went to vaccines. So we went to talking about the Black Seminoles, freedmen, and talking about their history and what the evidence that he just found out to vaccines to discredit them. So if you say anything wrong about any of these other questions, he's not qualified to talk about his research. It is crazy.
And mixed in with Europeans, some Native Americans. Do you agree with that?
They're two distinct. We now know, and we have proof that there are indigenous melanated people. And we look particularly to the Wale.
No. Ho. I asked you a distinct question. I'm
sorry.
I'm giving you a litmus test right now. We call it a litmus test. So hold on for a minute. Let me give you the litmus test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you believe that vaccines were safe and effective for the African American community? Yes or no, sir?
Vaccines were safe? No, I think we were the guinea pig.
Okay, stop. Do you think the Empire State Buildings was crashed into by planes by America?
I don't think Osama bin Laden is who we're going to put all the blame on.
Okay, got you. Guess what? I'm not listening to you no more. I don't care what you got for your name. I'm done. I'm out.
Okay. Well, that's fine. He's saying.
Here's the thing about it. You don't have to
Just disrespect the scholars. If we don't pass these conspiracy questions, theories, just disregard the man for doing 20 years of work, 20 years of studies. A man did 20 years of this particular studies, tapping in, trying to get some information about this particular about this topic. And if he don't answer the question about vaccines correctly, he's not credible. So it really ain't no point to even debate these people. It really ain't no point to really go back and forth and share information as far as like to try to prove something to them. It's just about getting the information out to the peoples, man. That's what I do, man. I just try to get the information out to the people, and people just can just look at it on their own and go for it, you know what I'm saying, from there. Because they ain't gonna accept it. If they don't believe in vaccines, if they don't believe in 9/11, if they don't believe Charles Darwin, it's over with. You can't say nothing else. Crazy.
All you have to do is look at the research itself. The research itself. And that's why I went back to the Wale people.
Yeah, ask him, Stosa, because that's what I was going about.
When you look at the Wale people, we have been relying on these English records.
Disrespect. Now, I could be tripping because I know they be having, you know what I'm saying, some white boys over there. But I really don't be watching this stuff like that. Have you ever put that on one of the white boys over there? You're gonna have to look into that. This is crazy though. Somebody that did 20 plus years of studies get discredited. And he didn't even dive into his studies yet.
And that's a mistake. You have to look at the
Can you spell Wale
I
for
know
me?
who that. I know who that. It's spelled Guale.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, ask him, Sosa, because that's what I was going to do.
When you look at
Okay, what you got for your name? I'm done. I'm out.
Okay.
Buildings was crashed into by planes by America.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you believe that vaccines were safe and effective for the African American community? Yes or no, sir?
Vaccines were safe. No, I think we were the guinea pig.
Okay, stop. Do you think the Empire State Buildings was crashed into by planes by America?
I don't think Osama bin Laden is who we're going to put all the blame on.
Okay, got you. Guess what? I'm not listening to you no more. I don't care what you got for your name. I'm done. I'm out.
Okay, well, that's fine. But here's the thing about it. You don't have to listen. All you have to do is look at the research itself. Look at the research itself. And that's why I went back to the Wale.
Yeah, ask him, Sosa, because that's what I was going to do.
When you look at the Wale people,
made that up.
We have been relying on these English records, and that's a mistake.
When our website BMag was hacked, we almost lost everything. We needed something more reliable.
You have to look at the.
Can you spell Wale
I
for
know
me?
who that. I know who that. It's spelled Guale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Guale.
And they call their chiefs the Chique.
I'm familiar with.
Hold on. Let Dr. Dixon talk. I don't want to mute nobody.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
but
Dr. Dixon.
Dixon is solid, but he's getting a little bit.
No, Dixon not solid.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not solid, brother. I would love to hear
Not
I would love to hear how I'm not solid.
I'm okay. Give me 2 seconds to tell you how you're not solid. You may be solid. No, I got you. I got it, Sosa. I know how to handle this. Listen, hold on, Dr. Dixon. I appreciate you working. I appreciate your credentials. But when you start to make broad statements that the research wasn't done on vaccines, then I have to question your research ability. So
What
I'm
research?
saying is,
Wait a minute. That's not what I
hold on.
said.
Stop.
He
Let me
didn't say
finish.
You are
that.
misconceiving.
So what did he say about the vaccine?
I said that black people were used as guinea pigs.
Oh,
We
that's
know that with the
Hold on for a
syphilis
minute.
experiments,
No,
with the
listen,
Tuskegee
Doc.
experiment.
Doc,
We
listen.
know this with Henrietta
Okay, hold on for a minute, Doc.
Black
Doc,
people have
listen.
been used as experiments.
Doc,
Now
can you
what?
wait for a minute?
Also,
Hold on.
are you denying the Tuskegee
I'm
experiment?
trying to, so I want you to hold on.
Are you no? That's a yes or no.
No, don't yell.
question.
Don't
Are
yell
you
at me. I'm
denying the Tuskegee
Doc,
experiment?
Doc. I don't have the same elegance and grace that Dr. Miad has, right? So I want you to explain to us. Let me just say this. I just want you to explain to us what the Tuskegee experiment was. Don't mess it up, because then I got to
The
know.
Tuskegee experiment was when they allowed black men to keep going on with syphilis so that they could keep testing the results and understand how syphilis was responding on the human body. So
Great
they
point. Hold on. I heard you. Great point.
They told
Great
people
point.
that they quote
Right, you're
unquote
right.
had bad blood.
Hold on. You're right. Hold on. I heard you. Hold on. You don't guys give the whole history. Great point. So you agree they didn't actually give it to him, am I correct? We stand solid right there, right?
Did they actually give it to them?
Yeah, they didn't give it to him. So we good on that, right? They didn't. You agree with me on that, correct?
To a certain extent, yes.
Oh, okay. So you agree with me. I don't know what the to a certain extent means.
I want to
What I'm
get back.
saying is,
Okay, to a certain extent means that there was some in that laboratory that they were using that only had trace, and they allowed the syphilis to continue.
no, I agree with you. Now watch this. Watch this. If you're going to give the real history to us, right, you have to go on and explain how out of that, first of all, it was wrong and it was out of order, right? It was distasteful and destructive to the black community. We can agree to that, right? But then you have to explain what occurred after that. It allowed other people never to have to go through that again. Now, that does not have any bearing on about vaccines. It just does not. Two separate issues. It's like a scare tactic there. And you being a doctor, you being a doctor, you know that. Now, the thing that brought me into question with you when you tried to act like it was an indigenous, melanated, I don't even know what that means, black tribe in America. What you trying to say it was an indigenous black tribe prior to Christopher Columbus and them, or prior to the Native? Was you trying to say that? Maybe you wasn't trying to say that. Maybe I got it misconstrued. So now I'm listening. Are you saying, real quickly, that it was an indigenous black tribe prior to Christopher Columbus and prior to the Native Americans? Was you saying that? Because you said melanated.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And we have the verified
No,
proof.
you don't.
What's the verified proof? That's what we need to hear. We need to hear that.
I'm familiar with the.
Would you like to hear the verified proof?
Yes. Yo.
Okay. The verified proof.
I want to hear. I want to know where the information comes from. I'm familiar with the Guale people.
Okay.
But so what are you using to determine that they were indigenous to you? Like DNA? Like what do you use?
All right. What we're using are the Spanish records, not the English records. The Spanish records. And Spanish records.
Like DNA? Like what do you use?
All right. What we're using are the Spanish records, not the English records. The Spanish records. And when we look at the Spanish records in 1511, when Peter Marte first left the Caribbean and spotted this land north of the Caribbean, there were records where they sent back to first the governor of Hispaniola, which is, of course, present-day Havana in Cuba, and then on to the crown. And in those records, they described the people in North America. And they described them as looking Afrikaners.
But
that is how they describe them.
Spanish records. Those are anecdotal at best.
It is anecdotal.
Scrambling and rambling. They scrambling and rambling. Watch these moves they first do. They first do some crazy dance moves. Bring it back.
There were records where they sent back to first the governor of Hispaniola, which is, of course, present-day Havana in Cuba, and then on to the crown. And in those records, they described the people in North America. And they described them as looking Afrikaners.
But
that is how they describe them.
Spanish records. Those are anecdotal at best.
It is anecdotal. It is anecdotal.
On Christmas morning, if your kid wakes up to this game stick, it's gonna be their favorite present. Let me show you what this thing can do.
It is.
How is a Spanish record anecdotal? But we
no. He's saying the observation. He's saying the observation. It was an anecdotic observation.
Doctor.
Well, if he's not, wait a minute. Let
me just respond to you real quick, and then you can carry on. Listen, I'm not saying that those are not legitimate historical records, but as a doctor, you know that you cannot give all credence to one set of records.
But I think you're not hearing because he's not denying his African ancestry.
You know,
we don't denying his African ancestry.
Exactly.
So this is crazy. This is what they saying. So this is their comeback. This right here.
Anecdotal.
Not necessarily true or reliable because based on personal accounts rather than facts or research. What? An eyewitness account? That is crazy. That's the comeback. I don't know. They didn't score no points with that one for me, man. They didn't score no points over here. Yeah, they definitely didn't score no points over here with that comeback right there after that. He came with like a crazy 3-piece, huh? That was crazy. This little jab right here was a miss. They missed with this.
Put him down. We want to hear Dr. Dixon.
Yeah, let Dr. Dixon.
Okay, you know we can't rely just on written records. You need more than just written records.
Yeah, that's why you're messing up, Doc. You messing your career up right now for no reason. You done went from credible to not credible.
When all you have to do is look at my
They're gonna take his doctorate degree from him.
Yeah, they're gonna take your degree from you. Yo. They're gonna make you slow down, yo.
Hey, Dr. Dixon, Dr. Dixon, quick question. Dr. Dixon, what do you have your PhD in?
Wow.
The same thing they do over here now is personal. Now we got to get personal. We can't stick to the evidence and what we seeing, what God gave to us. God been good here lately, man. It just been can't explain. Man, it been threes raining, man. I'm talking about just throwing them up, man. It been going down, man. My boy Nike 903 saying it's popping over there on TikTok. Niggas, I need to get my TikTok going, man. It's raining threes.
Dr. Dixon, what is your PhD in, if you don't mind
My
me asking?
PhD is in history.
Okay, you got PhD.
It's in
Dr. Maya, can I go next after whoever?
No, we wouldn't hit Dr. Dixon. No.
We're trying to determine, right?
After whoever's about to speak, can I go next?
And that's fine. But here's the issue, and I will leave the room. But here's
No, we don't want you leading.
No, don't leave. I got a question for Dr. Dixon.
Question, right? When we have lots of Spanish records where they may make say things like may compare to Ethiopian, right? But that's look, right?
Yes, look, yeah.
But that in no way tells you that they were like African indigenous or black indigenous. That does mean that they may have phenotypically in some ways the skin tone resemble people in Africa, but Africa is extremely diverse.
Absolutely.
So when they say they look like an Africanus, which Africanus?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
What
we're saying, wait a minute. All
what additional
I'm saying
evidence
is that
confirm?
It's not no damn Mexican. It ain't no damn Eskimo. All this old dumbass motherfucking questions, man. That's why I'm saying niggas started doing crazy dance moves. And these people been putting it down for a long time. This is wicked.
Like an Africanus, which Africanus?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So what we're saying, wait a minute. All
What additional
I'm saying
evidence
is that
confirm those
melanated
Let him
people.
talk, man.
Yeah, let him
You
talk.
gotta
Please let
remember
Dr.
what
Dixon talk, y'all.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead, Dr. Dixon.
I don't know who went out.
Yeah, he went out.
Yeah, but Sosa made an excellent point, man.
His, can you post a link in the chat, Dr. Mahat, so I can see what you're talking about, or like whatever?
When the sawdust settles and the engine roars, the thing you care about is a job well done. But when you
And respectfully, it's one sentence, really two sentences.
Respectfully, you cut in respectfully. How's that
No,
respectful?
I asked for permission more than once. How am I cutting
We're in the middle of
Everyone else
talking,
spoke.
though. We're in the middle of talking. We trying
More
to
than one person spoke, so I'm the only one that can't speak.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying, relax, yo. We trying to
relax.
Relax, man. Dr. Dixon got these people screaming. They trying to get him in the corner. They trying to degrade him. They trying to make him say what he said. I mean, but they're trying to make him not say what he said. They're trying to make him take that back. You got to research, and he said that the people said this. I mean, it ain't nothing else to say.
Dr. Dixon, who been on Rock Newman, and see, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, this is the crust of what's really going on. They do it in white academia too. You have academics, white people, that will be academic, right, in their circles, and then when it comes to black people, they write wild ass books on purpose. Dixon is doing the same thing. He started making wild claims, which messed him up.
Who started doing the same thing on?
White academics, like Black Genesis.
Oh yeah. You talking about Robert? I forgot.
Yeah, they academics, but when it come to writing for us, so they play. So
now they're trying to discredit him, trying to say his product ain't good. He ain't got no good work. He ain't got no good smoke. Don't come through. That old goofy. That's crazy. But nigga, they been putting it down 20 years on the block. You know what I'm saying? Nigga been putting it down 20 years. doing him, and when he come through with the package, nigga saying, man, nigga, don't buy that shit, nigga. Nigga, what? That's wicked.
We don't need a black academic with a doctor's degree. We need that same rigor behind what you're talking about. He know damn well saying the melanated people is wild. All humans are melanated, just in different varying degrees. He just had a whole show on that. So that word is a trigger word. And then to talk about vaccines is wild. And then to use the Tuskegee experiment is even wilder. So I'm saying is, although you might have obtained a doctor's degree, you proved the very point that everybody that has.
So the history that done happened to the black people in America don't matter. It's all about the science now. All the fucked up bullshit that done happened throughout all the goddamn years to niggas over here. Now the science just gonna give us the truth. These niggas, man.
As a doctor's degree, don't mean you know what the hell you talking about all other subjects.
Damn, nigga, just because you got a doctor's degree don't mean you know what you talking about. But then this nigga gonna thumbs up the motherfucking white boys should be coming over there with that old goofy ass shit, whatever they be talking about. The nigga giving these niggas thumbs up. That's what I'm saying, man. These type of niggas be in the way. Niggas been in the way. Once again, man, shout out to Dr. Dixon coming through, putting the putting the on him.
I'm not understanding that. I respect you for the rigor and what you did to get your doctor's degree. I will not disrespect that. But I'm saying when you got that, you got to be responsible like Dr. Mayat be responsible. You got to be more responsible than me and everybody else on this panel. Because now we say you got a doctor.
Is this a situation where they trying to tell him to stay on code? Is this a code situation? What's going on right here? What is that? What is that?
Degree. They're gonna listen to you, bro. They're gonna take this show and say, see, they wasn't listening to a doctor. It's not, no.
Why we can't do that? Why we can't take information from a man that been putting it down 20 years in this field and take his information and say, all right, man, all right, shit, but that's what's up. All right, shit. It look good. It smell good. It look like it's right. Man, this shit right. This shit gonna go. What this nigga talking about? This nigga in the way. And niggas in the way of motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, but the FBA shit, nigga. How niggas in the way of that? Niggas trying to put a play down, and niggas in the way. But these niggas supposed to be pro-black. But because if it ain't got some African shit within, like, come on, my nigga, ain't nobody worried about none of that shit. We worried about something else, my nigga.
Not acquiescing to the fact that he's a doctor. We're talking about whatever this doctor said out of his mouth, can it be verified and proven? That's what we doing. We never just go with a person because they're a doctor. We're not listening to Dr. Mayat because she's a doctor. We listen to her because when we put her information through the strainer, it pans out. That's why we listen to Dr. Mayat. So we never listen to Dr. Dixon because he's Dr. Dixon. We're listening to Dr. Dixon because we can take what he says. We can read his website. Now we got to go to his website now. You put yourself on the desk. Now we got to critique.
Throw it as hard as you want. Go on. Watching it zip away feels like it might just keep going, right? Nope.
Everything you say. You was on Rock Newman's show. He be having wild people on that. And all this help miseducate our people, man. And I don't like it. I just don't like it, Doc. I don't like that because it's not fair to us. Now,
but it's okay to talk about the globe and flat earth and niggas. Come on now. We talking about history with us within America. trying to figure out this crazy ass shit that been going on, as we know that the shit that been talked to us ain't for sure. Y'all niggas saying that dope is good. Y'all niggas saying that bullshit that them niggas been giving us is good, nigga. That shit ain't good, nigga. Y'all bitch ass niggas. Nigga come through with some good homegrown shit. Looking good, smelling good. How this shit ain't good, nigga? We know that ain't good over there, nigga. We can't fuck with this. Nigga just throw that theory out. Nigga, theory, nigga. Nigga, stop it. I'm tell you, man, these shit crazy. Make sure that you're pulled up and rolled up. You know, I'm glad that you showed up. To comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend, and do it again.
We got people used to listening to doctors, and now the doctors be coming with the extraordinary claims. Come on, man. That's not right to us. We're marginalized people. Education has been marginalized. We think science is white people. We think vaccine.
Yeah, and I feel, nigga, that the vaccine, nigga, did something to my grandma. Nigga, rest in peace to my grandma, nigga. But nigga can't prove it, nigga. I feel like that, nigga. Niggas talking about some hoe ass shit. The fuck that got to do with niggas being found in America, nigga? I just want to put a highlight on these type of niggas and say, these are the type of niggas don't fuck with. You niggas try to give us the word pseudo nigga, these is niggas don't fuck with. Yeah, the word is don't fuck with these niggas.
We was the guinea pigs because we was guinea pig 70 years ago. Like, come on, man. We keep it. We understand that. We keep that here. We get that.
That's why I want his sources. So you want to, like I said, that will tell you the level. So you ask for the sources. So when he said, once he said the sources are descriptive letters written from this person to that point, then you already know where the claim lies. So you can extrapolate that. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna just walk you down. You know what I'm saying? let me see the sources. You feel me? Like I'm if you was provide evidence, that's I can change my mind, but I need to see them. So I need to.
But brother, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think a lot of times. I'm sorry, sis. Go ahead.
I was gonna say this. But even okay.
All right, and I'm gonna go after you, then, brother. Go ahead.
No problem. Spanish colonial records are good historical sources. They provide excellent context, right? But what additional sources do you use to compare to those written records? If he is a PhD historian, he should automatically know that Spanish colonial records based on observation cannot be taken at face value.
Hold on. You see this that's that snake shit. Nigga talking two sides out his goddamn mouth. Nigga that said it was all good, and right after back that nigga gonna say, nah, it ain't good. Nigga, what the fuck you on, nigga? Ah, nigga, this when they talking about some niggas in America. We can believe everything else in the story. Nigga believe the motherfucking river. Nigga believe the ocean. Nigga believe the boat they came. Nigga believe the people. Nigga believe this. Nigga believe that. When it come down to some niggas though, the niggas that they call the devils, 3/5 of a human. Nigga, these niggas been the enemy, nigga, since day one. Niggas already know what time it is, nigga. Niggas ain't running from that. But we talking about this motherfucking history though.
So what I was trying to get out of him was, how did you confirm that those Spanish colonial records were sound based on observation? So there has to be additional evidence. You can't just rely on one body. There are limitations to archival materials. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest though.
And
A lot of
that
times
is
we're
the
so thirsty.
basis. We go
So it's like, hold on,
forward from
is there no order?
Hold on, let Dr. Dixon go. Go ahead, Dr.
Let
Dixon. Go ahead.
What
Okay.
I'm saying is
Let him
that
get it out.
I'm saying that the Spanish records are the basis because they are the oldest, and you go forward from there. Then you can look at the English when the English began to do their descriptions and things of that nature. Because
Hold on,
it
but
is the
Dr.
English.
Dixon, you're taking the bait though, brother.
This game, you're not ready.
Really, because you're not denying your African ancestry. So we should be in agreement. We have Native American and African American ancestry.
So basically, what you all are saying is, you all don't believe that there were black people in America before
What do you mean by black?
Wait, yeah, I was just getting ready to say, what do you mean by black?
I'm talking about people who have a certain hue of melanated skin. Now,
They all over the
hold on,
planet.
on that
Yes,
basis,
yes.
The black people, these niggas can't show me no Mexicans, no fucking Eskimos, no tribe that they say is from America that don't look like us. These niggas can't show us nobody else with our same color skin tone. They can't show the Mayans back in the 700s. That's us. But now we got the eyewitness accounts here recently, though. You got eyewitness accounts here recently to solidify. We keep solidifying, niggas keep moving the motherfucking goalposts.
And it's all over the planet.
That's everybody.
Exactly.
What's the joke?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Nobody did not.
Wait a minute.
Nobody denied that Native American had some dark hued people.
Okay, if you
Hold on.
let me ask you something. If you
I got to take 10 seconds, please. I'm waiting for everyone to speak. Please give me 10 seconds.
Talk though. We trying to hear him.
I know, but I let everyone speak. And I'm on the panel. I'm here with
every
respect.
day. We don't hear from Dr. Dixon.
But I'm here with respectfully, please.
No, respect. If you realize we don't hear from Dr. Dixon all the time, let him get his off.
Yeah, let Dr. Dixon. Yeah.
All right, well, this is your panel. When can I go? Just let me know.
When Dr. Dixon finishes.
What I'm saying is,
no, I'm asking the host. When can I go?
When Dr. After Dr. Dixon get it all off, so he will go around and say we ain't let him talk on Dr. Oyamaya show. Go ahead, Dr. Dixon.
Go ahead, Dr. Dixon.
All right. What I'm saying is this: if you get on a plane, it doesn't matter. Everybody pick wherever they want to go in this world. When you get off that plane, if I go to London, England, I can pick out a black person. Can I not?
No,
can I not?
That's a different conversation, but go ahead.
No. What I'm asking you is, can you pick a black person out if you got on a plane? And
What does that mean?
Yes, brother. Yes. The answer is yes.
If you went to Oceania, you couldn't.
What does
If
that
you went to
mean?
Oceania, you couldn't.
I'm about to put your crew down.
No, whoa. Yeah, let that man talk.
If you say yes, then what I'm saying to you is, how is that different than a Spanish person in the 1500s saying that person looked like that African I saw 30 days ago on the west coast of Africa? What's the difference?
You want the answer?
Tell me now, what's the difference?
Hold on. Do you want the difference? The difference is time, first of all. And
no,
so when
time does not have an effect on that.
You asked me.
You know that person look like that person.
I thought you asked me for the answer. Can I give you the answer, Doc?
Okay, go ahead, sir.
So you talking about two separate things.
All right.
You're talking about a Spanish community that reaches the Americas for the first time. Okay. They're used to the old world population. And in the old world population, they seen plenty of people of color. When they got to the Americas, based off what they land, when they seen darker complected people, they didn't, Darwinian evolution, was not there yet. So they had no idea. So in their minds, they seen people of color. That's okay. I'm telling you, based off of evolutionary reasons, right? You are supposed to see people of color in the daggone Americas because the color of their skin is shielding them from the sun. No matter where you at, the closer to the equator, the darker you get. The equator goes around the planet. So you would expect to see people of color around the planet. And that does not mean that they caught a dag boat or ship. And it does not mean that they are indigenous Africans coming directly from Africa. It just doesn't mean that, Doc.
That's all I'm trying
What it means is, no, but it does mean that that person that he saw with his own two eyes, he saw him directly correlated with the person that he saw in Africa. Now, if you don't get that basic human premise that I can go to England right now and I see this person, and that person, and I say this person look like my cousin back in Georgia, then it's something wrong with you.
Talk your shit, Dr. Dixon. Yeah, they trying to front on you and shit on you. Talk your shit. You been putting it down.
What he said.
Can I weigh in on that?
What he said was,
Nah, bro, I'm
this
not.
person
The Spanish
looked
record city
like
had an
the
afro.
African. He didn't say this person was different, red, long, this, that, and a half. He said this person looked like the African I saw in
Which
Africa.
African?
That's
Like,
what
which
he
African?
said. Now
No,
you want
which
to discredit
African?
what he's describing?
No, I'm asking which African.
So now are they trying to insinuate that Americans is already looking like Africans? Because he's not debating that. He's just saying, well, what kind of African? Is he saying that it's before they came over that it was Mexican looking Africans? That it was Eskimo looking Africans? Is that what he said? I could be tripping.
Did he say he looked like?
What difference does it make?
The
If
difference
it's-
is
makes a
we're
big
talking
the
difference.
about
Spanish
people.
had less than 100 years of maritime tradition. Yes, they had been along the coast of Africa, but they're in no place in 1511 to determine who is black and who is not at the time. It's too early.
All right, but is this, why? Hold on.
So now, you heard it. In 1511, they could not determine who was black or white. They couldn't determine if a person. Okay, so I ain't even gonna say the black or white. Just remind me of a person that's from a certain area. Yeah, this person look like this person in this area. This person over here remind me of about this person over here. They saying they can't do that. Man, everybody, these niggas traveling, double dribbling and everything. Get these niggas off the court.
Dr. Dixon, do you see the screen?
He said Africana.
Hold on.
It's
If
not
we agree
relying
we
on
have Native American and African ancestry, why are we arguing about what they look like?
Nah, man, get out the
Bro, I
conversation.
get it.
right
You want
now,
everybody
There
to
is
get
what-
along, bro.
Because while we're
Get out
debating
the
about
conversation
ancestry,
right now.
someone is taking over our
Okay,
community.
bet. No problem. That's fine. Hey, Dr. Dixon,
Hold
can you see the
on.
screen?
Missed that.
Can you see the screen, Dr.
I
Dixon?
can see the screen.
Appreciate the love.
Do you know what you're looking at, Dr. Dixon?
I edited one of my own images, and annoyingly, Imagine AI did it slightly better than me. Imagine AI. It's a
No, it's not topographical. Is this an ethnographic?
No, it's the skin color map.
Okay, it's ethnographic. Okay, go ahead.
So basically what it's showing you is that you would expect to see people with brown skin in the Americas. What it does not mean that indigenous Africans left Africa and immediately made it to the Americas. We understand evolution. So you do agree with evolution, am I correct?
Sir, what does that have?
But you know what's so crazy? These niggas would believe, because I just heard some shit the other day that I'm going to do on this Madagascar. They believe that some people way from over here came over here and populated this island before people from Africa. Just off the DNA theory. They not gonna second guess the white boys that's gonna say, yeah, these niggas got on the boat and from this motherfucking area right here to this little small ass island before these motherfuckers over here came to the island. Just on some DNA goofy ass shit. These niggas ain't even scientists. Trying to tell you, man, whole niggas. Get these niggas out the way. How these niggas make the team, coach? These niggas trash.
No, I'm asking a question. Listen, do you agree with evolution? Seriously, this is a serious question, Doc. Do you agree with Charles Darwinian evolution, sir?
To a certain degree, yes.
No. Do you agree with Charles Darwin evolution?
No, I can't say I agree to everything because.
Do you agree that humans evolved out of? Do you agree that humans evolved?
So no, I'm not going to say I agree with everything with Darwin.
No, so then, do you agree with his scientific theory then? Because you seem like you're running a little bit. Do you agree with his scientific theory?
This is why foreigners are taking over our community.
Come on, hey, Doc, get him out of here. Get the pan mulatto guy out of here, please. I'm trying to have a serious conversation.
One with sense.
Can you please get him? Hey, Doc, can you put him down there?
Pan, don't unmute. Let Dr. Dixon, let him go. Go ahead.
All right, and I'm next. Thank you.
Dr. Dixon, I'm saying, do you agree with Charles Darwin's evolutionary theory?
All of it except that we were a lower form of man.
So you don't agree with Charles Darwin? He never said that.
He did say that. Yes, he did. Charles Darwin was brought over here by Southerners because he
never came to America.
Darwin form of man.
No, Darwin never came to America. He never said that.
Yes, he was invited by Southerners. He was.
Hold on,
he
Doc.
was invited by Southerners.
Doc, he never came to America
because he supported their ideas that black people were in their best state of being enslaved. Charles Darwin did support that idea.
So I'm asking you, do you agree with Charles Darwin's scientific theory of evolution, yes or no? Like you did me, I want a yes or no answer, sir.
I said yes to
so
a
you agree
certain degree. Long as
okay,
I
but
just
then
don't
you
agree with the part that black man was a lower man.
But that's not part of the scientific theory, though.
That was part of Darwin's theory.
It was not, man. He has a scientific theory.
He did say that.
Okay,
you
so
don't even know Darwin's theory.
So then
Can I try another?
Hold on, no, Christian. So Dr. Dixon, I'm telling you right now, you are not qualified to have a conversation about anybody's skin color because you do not agree with Charles.
Who is Dr. Hunt? He done flipped so many things throughout the black conscious community. He done been from so many sides. We got a man standing on one block the whole 20 plus years, holding it down, come through with a pack. Looking good, smoking good. He trying to say don't fuck with. Stay getting that Reggie from over there. Man, stop it, man. Niggas crazy.
Charles Darwin's theory of evolution, and I'm gonna let you finish because I want to.
I didn't say that. I said I agree.
We heard you.
Everything. See, here it is. You hear what you want to hear. You like the student in the room that like to argue and want to hear what he wants to hear.
Now you kind of put me on a guy that like to argue.
I want to try another approach though, y'all.
Airwick's vibrant fragrances are infused with 2 times more essential oils. The advanced.
There is another this conversation. Dr. Dixon, on purpose. You doing it on purpose, Dr. Dixon. On purpose. I said, do you agree with Charles Darwin theory of evolution?
And I said yes.
You can't.
I said yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
No, you too much for him. Can you put the map back up and let me say something to him?
No, bro.
Put the map back up and let me say something to him.
I'm next.
Hey, Doc, let me ask you something. All right, I'm gonna let you go, bro. I know we've been holding you up. I got something I want to say real quick. Check this out. If you look at this map right here, though, I want to try to reason with you real quick.
Okay.
If right now we jumped on a boat and we went down into Oceania, somewhere like that, or if you went to somewhere like Australia, you would get off, and you would see these real dark skinned people. Right? You agree?
Yes, we call them Aborigines.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Aborigines. So if them same explorers had got off the boat and saw them, you know what they would have said? They would have said the same thing. You said they would describe them as looking Africana, but they are not. No way, shape, or form.
I never said. That's what
bro, he made his point, bro.
I never said they were Afrikaners. What I said was that they were melanated people.
No. I wrote down what you. Wait a minute,
right,
wait a
bro,
minute,
we
Doc.
heard what
Hold
you
up,
said,
Doc. Hold
bro.
up,
We
Doc.
heard what
No,
you said.
stop. Hold up. Let me talk to him just real quick.
But you jumped the line.
Wait a
Dr.
minute,
Maya,
Doc.
it's just there's
Doc.
no order, or everyone else get to talk. I can't talk.
No,
I
at
just
least
wanna
let me finish. Because I'm trying.
You jumped the line, but go ahead. Though.
Yeah, finish. You did jump the line, Joel. But go ahead, finish your
Okay,
thought.
go ahead. All right, I'm gonna spin back. I'm gonna spin the block later with my dad. All right,
Go ahead, Pan Mulattoism. Go ahead, brother.
Thank you. God bless you, Sister Maya. And this will be so brief. Now, simple things we allow to derail us and distract us while foreigners are taking over our communities. We're arguing for over an hour, and it's not the first time we argued about this, about our ancestry, even though we both agree that we
That's
have
not the damn conversation. You're a nut. You're a nut for that, bro. That's not the conversation.
Pull your skirt down, brother, please.
Man, whatever, nigga. That ain't the conversation.
Bro.
Hold on, it's all good.
All right.
It's all good.
It's not all good, bro.
Back to
We
the
got a
sentence.
doctor here in the conversation that's miseducating people, and this fool gonna talk about we arguing like
Miseducating. You're the one that don't
Hold
know
on.
that. You don't.
Back to the sentence. Back to my sentence. You see, I'm not
Don't yell at me, Doc. Come on, your side. Don't yell at me, Doc.
Hold on, family.
You just don't understand evolution, Doc. That's all. Ain't no wrong with that.
Yeah. Let Pan Mulattoism get his thoughts out.
All right, I'm moving out.
Go ahead.
Go for it, Pan Mulatto.
Yeah, while we're debating about our ancestry, while we are debating about our ancestry, someone got a echo. You got to mute up, please. Respectfully.
That's me.
Yeah,
yes, please. Mute up.
I'm trying to.
It's literally 2 points. Number one, while we are debating about our ancestry, foreigners are taking over our communities, and the total number of majority Black American cities are decreasing. Number two, something that's irrefutable. But the bald-headed brother, with all due respect, I don't know your name, not the other bald-headed brother. When I said collectively, we all have ancestors that were listed as freedmen. He says he doesn't, but then admitted that he has ancestors that are free slaves. Brother, that means you have ancestors that are freedmen. With all due respect. So we got to stop allowing irrefutable facts to distract us and really come together with our people on policies that benefit us collectively. Literally, that's all I wanted to say.
You know what, y'all don't be mocking talking about Ashayo. I'm not fooling with y'all.
No,
Hold on. So Dr. Dixon, I just want to say this. So your point was you were just simply saying that the Spanish in the record said they look African, but you weren't saying that they were African, correct?
No, I never said that.
Exactly.
But that proves my point, though, Dr.
Hold on. What you saying? Hold on. We got them on record. So what about this tribe you just mentioned? Who are they?
Okay, by all means, let me explain to you
Let
who
them cook.
the Wale people are.
Let them cook. Go ahead and cook. Dr.
All
Dixon.
right. The Wale people were the first group to fight back in the Spanish in what they call La Florida. They were the ones who destroyed, as we know, right, every European country that came into North America, their first settlement failed. With the Spanish, it was Gueldape. With the French, it was Fort Caroline, just north of Jacksonville. And then, of course, with the English, it was Roanoke. Now, what happened to Gueldape, which is present-day Chapalo Sound, Georgia? What happens?
I lost $50,000 because I didn't buy a domain name. My advice, head to Wix and grab your...
Is that the Wale attacked the settlement. Now, when they attacked the settlement, those that they had taken as enslaved began to set fires. And the question was initially, how did the ones who were enslaved in the settlement know to set fires at the right time when the others were attacking from the outside? Then information came in as we went through and got even more records where they said that there were sounds and yells and drumming and things of that communication between that happened just before the settlement was attacked, which means at some point, at some tertiary place, we all have to agree that those who were enslaved inside of Gueldape had some knowledge of the people who were outside
No,
and
what do
they
you mean?
responded with
They spoke the same language. They spoke the same language.
fire.
No, what are you saying? Hold on, Dr. Dixon.
Well, Dape had some knowledge of the people yells and drumming at the right time when the others were attacking from the outside. Then information came in as we went through and got even more records where they said that there were sounds and yells and drumming and things of that communication between that happened just before the settlement was attacked, which means so at some point, at some tertiary place, we all have to agree that those who were enslaved inside of Gueldape had some knowledge of the people who were outside because they understood, they understood the drumming and the words that were being yelled, and they responded with fire.
No, what are you saying? Hold on, Dr. Dixon.
He's saying that the enslaved, because of that, what he just showed, he's saying that that is evidence that those enslaved people that brought over there had some type of knowing of who those people were because they recognized the sounds. See what I'm saying?
Was you saying they was African, though, Doc? Is that what you were saying?
No, he's not saying that.
What you saying? What are you saying? You gave the long.
I'm not getting what I'm saying.
No, give me. Hold on, Doc. Let me say this. I know how to be very. Hold on, Doc. Doc, one second.
Yes.
I'm starting to feel slightly like you flim-flamming a little bit.
Flim-flam?
Yeah. Listen, let me say this. I don't want to be defensive. Listen to me, seriously.
Okay.
Oh, you have a comprehension issue, bro.
I do.
It's quite clear.
I do. I have a comprehensive issue. I do. And I'm saying that my brain work a little different. We want to know why you put an emphasis. Are you saying that these people are indigenous to the Americas and actually have something to do? Like, what's the purpose of saying it? What is the reason?
Make the connection, Dr. Dixon.
Make the connection.
Okay, here's the connection.
Mm-hmm.
The Wale people, are considered natives.
Okay.
Now, if that's not complaining.
No, we good. They was native. They was native. So what that mean? What are you telling us?
Okay, so what I'm saying is, here's the question then.
Right.
How did the people inside of Gueldape know to respond and start setting fires at the exact same time the Wale started attacking the settlement?
So they had to be familiar. So those people had to be
familiar.
Thank you.
So you saying they familiar with, hold on. So you saying they familiar with African custom and traditions?
They had to
No, answer the question. Are you saying that?
With each other?
So you saying hold on. So you
they had to be familiar with each other. That's all he's standing on. I listen well.
Yeah, me too. So
all I'm standing on.
So wait, right. So familiar from where though? How would you? Let me ask you this, because I know how to get to it.
It doesn't matter. Wait a minute.
No. I'm trying to get you. Sir,
the fact that
sir, I'm doing you like they would do you when you was taught when you was getting your doctorate and they questioned you down. I'm kind of doing you like that. So watch this. Well, seriously. This is an important conversation because obviously nobody is really questioning. Then you get it all off, right? I'm saying, so when you're making this connection, you're basically trying to say what? Just say it. Say, yo, I'm trying to say that they knew about them.
I am trying to say.
Go ahead, sir.
I am trying to say that the Wale.
At CarParts.com, quality is our standard. Our end-of-line testing ensures every part meets that standard. Plus, many of our
who were considered natives, right? Yes. Had a connection with the people that were inside, which means they were familiar with each other prior to Europeans coming to North America.
Trust me.
Now,
that is suggesting.
He said all that to say that, man. You could have said it.
If you want to go further, I could go further, but I'm not.
No, we want you to go far. You on tape.
Dr. Dixon, you agreed that what you presented is speculative as best at this point.
I know, but y'all want to
It
debate
is-
him
it is
because y'all think he's easy to beat up.
It is
But y'all want to debate him because y'all think he's
No,
easy
we
to
don't want
beat
to
up.
debate him. Come on, Mulatto. Man,
But that's the truth, though.
Yo, you went the whole hour
Y'all
to
think-
say we argue. We're trying to learn from the
Brother,
doctor.
y'all want to debate him because y'all think he's
I
easy
don't
to
want
beat
to
up.
debate him.
Someone explain to me, and that because there's another level. There's another level to it,
Take us there,
and there
take us
was
there.
more evidence.
Take us
But
there.
I'm
We
not
listen.
going there. What
You're
I'm
not- no,
asking
hey, whoa,
every
whoa, whoa,
last
whoa.
one of you all,
Hey, Dr.
I'm
Dixon.
asking every
Dr.
last one of
Dixon.
y'all a general question.
No, Dr. Dixon, hold on. Dr. Dixon, listen. Since you do have a doctorate, we expect you at the highest levels to explain to us the evidence because I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to misconstrue what you're saying. That's all I'm saying. So I'm saying I'm not a kid. You can't little boy me where, hey, yo, you not gonna understand it. I promise you, sir.
I'm not doing
everything you said to this point. Now, if you have more qualified evidence, you got to be able to give it to us, bro. This is not the Rock Newman show, yo. This ain't it. This the next generation right here. We want to hear what you're saying. And if you're right, you know what we're going to say? Man, that man changed our mind. That man was right, yo. We're going to say that, Doc.
I don't
promise.
believe you. I
But
don't
listen,
believe
though,
you.
Oh, come on, Doc.
You should.
No, you're not trying to be serious, though. That's the problem.
Listen, Doc.
Hey, hold on,
I don't
fellas.
believe
Hold
you,
on,
so
hold on, fellas. Hold on. Dr. Dixon.
Yeah.
Look, I want Anka, if you could take this or move this conversation over to the community of skeptics, because I'm getting ready to get off.
Right. Good night.
I'm getting ready to get off.
Good
And
show,
so-
Doc. Very entertaining.
Yeah, so-
But here's
it
the
was
thing.
entertaining. It was
Good night,
entertaining.
good night.
It was
I'm
entertaining.
ready to get off too. Here's my
Look,
thing.
Dr. Dixon said he getting off too. He said he
Here-
getting off
here's
too.
my
You better
thing.
get off, Doc, because you had some more evidence you ain't give us. And I'm gonna make sure you remember that for the rest
And
of the career.
and you not listening.
I
have
can't
told you
listen.
3
I can't hear
times.
you. I
I have
can't hear
put my dissertation. I have put my dissertation in the chat. I'm asking you to read it for your.
All right, so go back to that live and go, and I guess go hit the link in that chat for the dissertation. You know what I'm saying? So you can get some more of that breakdown. But go to this live right here. It was this live right here he just did.
Yourself.
Where's that? Hold on, stop yelling. Put it right here in the back, in the private.
Put it in the private
chat,
chat.
Dr.
What's
Dixon.
the private? I don't.
Yeah, your name. Huh?
Oh, okay, I guess you didn't put it in the chat, but we're gonna try to get to that.
Watch this. Look, watch this, Doctor. This would be like.
He getting ready to hit you up. He getting ready to hit you up, Doc.
Okay, no
But,
problem.
Hold on. I just want to say this, fellas. I do appreciate everybody coming on and weighing in on the interview that I did with Dr. Gerald Horn. The folks who are hold on, can we all mute out? It's like I have bad echo. It's bad. I'm gonna mute everybody. You will be notified and all.
Yo, black mama, you a pseudo. To deceive.
You will be notified. And also, family, peace.
My oh my. Oh, what tangled web we weave when at first you practice to deceive. Yo, black mama, you a pseudo. I want to address yo, black mama. You set out your mouth that Charles Darwin that Dr. Ben did not support Charles Darwin's evolution. Now I recognize that you have not read a book by Dr. Ben. You make the same fundamental mistake.
So now, hey, shout out to Unc. Shout out to Unc, you know what I'm saying, for, standing in there in that fire. Shout out to Dr. Dixon, you know what I'm saying, for coming with that information for the peoples. Good information. And this ain't no shot at Unc, we a tough crowd over here. Just like y'all a tough crowd. We a tough crowd over here also. And it ain't no love lost. but we just don't agree on this matter right here. And once again, shout out to Dr. Dixon for coming through with that information for the peoples. I'm going to get up out of here, man. But that was a good one right there. And just like you said, he got more, I guess he got some more information on that. Which you see, I'll be tapping in on that also. So make sure that you're going back through my chapters of the book of the SGI Talks to get some good game on blacks being found in America. That's what I try to do over here with this channel right here. And just try to put the information out there. And, you know, sometimes, you know, I'll be going to people panels and, you know, having conversations. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to start get it popping over here. YouTube don't even let me put my link in the chat, so I don't know what's up with that. But we're going to get it popping, though. But it's like I say, this was a instant classic right here. Shout out to Dr. Dixon. Shout out to shout out to Dr. Maad and all the OGs out there. Respect to all the OGs. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no love lost. We just don't agree right now on this topic. So y'all be good out there, man. Stay up out there. And I'm going to catch up with you on the next one. That's for sure.
Some fries, some with cheese, nigga. Hey, yo, make that double burger with cheese. See, y'all make me shoot your stupid ass over nothing. Come on, man, we supposed to be brothers. Oh, what, you trying to get smart? Nigga, are you trying to get some knowledge? Nigga, fuck that, nigga. Give me your motherfucking jury, nigga. Take that shit off. You gotta pay you to your father, huh? Your father? Yo, some motherfucking shit. Better be than the motherfucking cops, nigga. Times are getting crazy, the grind is getting lazy. So instead of grinding, I've got this bitch that pays me. Conscious fat, the jealous got me strapped. I'm a cold crush cripple with a gift to rap. Born in the O and 1970, and ever since then I've been soaking game ho. Now my game is strong, the dollars come low. Not only from my bitch, but from a rap song. Suckers stay back, cause they know I'm not weak. Especially when they heard me in the 9 o'clock beat from the VTT. I steady get harassed. Those damn black and whites and that motherfucking task. They steady sweating me. They ain't letting me live my young life, and they smooth rejecting me because of young brothers from a black minority. They wanna lock you down in the youth authority. Homie, please, I'm out to stack cheese. Flip me a yacht to cruise the 7 seas. A Benz with a hunt that beats good. A drop top Jag or a damn Fleetwood. Caddy, fool, a nigga wants to roll straight high side with his pockets swole. Cause money makes the world go around. That's why on the mic you hear me throwing down. I get paid, cool in the shade with a big fat split and a gang of bootleg. To get tipsy, or should I say purdy? Times are getting crazy, I'm gonna go berserk. Jealous motherfuckers trying to keep me at the bottom. Cause smoking fresh rhymes, they know I got them. And jealous fools white older than 20 wanna sweat because they broke, man, they must be young criminals. Sweat, young brother, I'm 17. If you live in the crash lane, you know what I mean. They don't want to grow up. Shit is making me sick, about to throw up. Listen to the games I put in my jams. Cause times are getting crazy for a young black man. Living a life with a felony record. If you try to get a job, you smooth get rejected. Come on, my brother, let's get some shit right. Get it right. Get it together and get your shit right. Cause times are getting crazy. Times are getting crazy. Times are getting crazy. Times are getting crazy.
Times are getting crazy, man. You done heard what he said 100 times. You gotta say it so. Boy, it's dope, boy. You know what time it is. Times is getting crazy.
Times are getting crazy. Times are getting crazy.
Time, they getting crazy. I say time, they getting crazy. I say a time.